there, and welcome back to Weird Soda for Life. Today, I told you we were trying pineapple, but I've changed my mind because you're a fine apple. Ah? Ah? You get it anyway. Welcome back. We are back upstairs in our living room. It is cold as hell, and my office is freezing. Maybe if it warms up a little bit, I'll be back downstairs next week in my normal setup, but for right now, staying up in the living room. And because of that, we're still keeping it a little casual here, and we are trying Jones Pineapple Cream Soda. This is another one of those where I got it because the flavor sounded intriguing, only to discover that there shockingly wasn't a lot about it. Now, that's because the pineapple cream is one of Jones's special releases. And I know you think to yourself, ooh, limited time only. Well, that may be true. I did discover though that this is it has been released. It was released in 2025. There were reviews from October and from March. But I dug a little deeper, as you do, and I actually discovered that at least 4 years ago, this flavor was released then, too. I actually couldn't find a start date on when the first time this became a special release. And, in fact, a lot of the reviews that I read from last year said, you can't find this in stores. You only can order it from the website, which Jones Soda is pretty good, but unfortunately, in order to get any of the sodas from the website, very few of them come in a 6-pack. They often come in 12 packs, which is great if you really love the soda, but really terrible if you don't. Or you don't have a whole thing to distribute it. So I did, however, find this in where did I find it? I believe I found it in Meijer. So I think every once in a while the Jones sodas get out of containment and make their way to the shelf. Other than, of course, the regular flavors that you normally see, the green apple, the strawberry, lime, those kinds, the root beer. So there's really just not a lot about it. So I'll leave you again, and if you have watched several of my videos over the years, I bring this fact up every time that we have something with pineapple. Pineapple eats you. Pineapple eats you, and so we must destroy it. We must destroy it deliciously. But no, straight up, the acid in pineapple is so strong that eventually it tenderizes meat. You are meat. So, yeah. But with that, we can take a little closer look at the bottle. I do want to point out that I have no idea what the Colosseum has to do with any of this. It is an innocent victim in what's about to occur. But in all seriousness, the cool thing about it is that they do solicit images from the public, right? And then they put them on the bottle. So I think that's kind of cool. It looks like this one is from somebody named Camille A. Ball. Oh, from Owen, Kentucky. I've actually been there. So that's super cool. With that too, I mean, there's not a lot on the back. A lot of the times I like to do the dramatic reading of the Monster Ultras, but this one too is just a summary about being how they're great. They've been around since 1996. They love cane sugar. And let's see, Jones Soda is all about real people making real good soda since Pluto was a planet. Enjoy. Rip. Rest in peace, Pluto. Anyway, with that, let's see what we've gotten ourselves into. Is this not a twist? It says twist off. My hand's just weak. Aha! Take that! Let's see. Oh! Well, let me leave you with this. Of course you guys can't read it. It says, find peace within to radiate peace outward. Okay, I'll work on that. But in the meantime, let's see what we can get into. Okay, it smells a little bit like cream soda, which shouldn't surprise me because it says pineapple cream. And with that, bottoms up. I was expecting, but it wasn't bad. Oh, that makes it sound so bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Um, it is really sweet. And I know I say that about cane sugar sodas all the time. You know, if I did a lot more merch, I might put that on a shirt or something. But um, what's interesting to me is this. So normally when we think about pineapple and sodas and pineapple and things, there's a tartness to it. Again, I spoke a little earlier about that acidity. Um, this doesn't have that at all. It's just very, very sweet. Um, the pineapple is there, but I don't know if you guys got like candied pineapple as a kid, you know, where it was just like rubbed, it was dried out and rubbed in sugar. It's that. It tastes like that. That's the kind of pineapple you're getting with this. And then you pair it up with a cream soda too. It's just a lot of sweet. Um, Actually, weirdly enough, I almost want to equate it like almost like a pina colada that kind of lost its way, which doesn't make any sense because there shouldn't be any like coconut in that. But and it and so maybe my senses are just kind of misfiring a little bit. But I I this is okay, I think. It's probably the best way to put it. I think this is okay, but this kind of comes back to what I was saying before about Jones sodas that if you could not get this in a store, which you may not be able to, I really um that you probably shouldn't buy the 12 pack. I'm just going to be honest with you. You probably shouldn't buy the 12 pack. Um it's not good and well that sounds bad. It's mediocre. How about that? It's mediocre. It's very sweet. If you like cream soda with a hint of something that attempts to be pineapple, this might be your jam. But other than that, it's not the one, unfortunately. So I would probably give this a miss. Sorry. Um, I still love you, Jones, but not today. Um, Next week we are trying Mountain Dew's Cabo Citrus. And I hear you. You're like, Chrissy, look, oh no, you've heard my real name. You know, I hear you. You try these sodas. Surely you probably got some dupes, but I know you just tried that last year. And you're right, I did. Um, but they have re-released it. And the interesting thing about them re-releasing it is that this is the first one, I think, out of the Baja flavors that is taking on Mountain Dew's new attempt to use natural colors and flavorings. And so I'm actually quite interested to see how it will compare to the one that we just had that was like all artificial all the time. Will the chemicals persevere or will we head into a new natural direction? And also, this one has a zero sugar variant. So if it's good, maybe both will be good. Until next time, drink weird and um, you know, if you're not sure whether you want to try something, maybe it's much easier for you to just try to find one, or maybe you should make friends with 11 other people and then you all get one. Um, it's a great way to make connections. That's right. Meet strangers, give them soda. See you next time.